Hello, welcome to my first Minecraft video ever. We're playing Direwolf 20 pack 1.0.11, the public beta. Today I'm going to show you the biofuel building that I built. This building keeps maximum efficiency through the MineFactory Reloaded bioreactors. So down here on the bottom floor is the biofuel tank and the MineFactory Reloaded bioreactors. Now these have all 9 different items in here to get maximum efficiency, which is something we really want to do. We can drop 1 or 2 items below that you don't really want to, because you will use up your materials really quickly. I've seen on the internet a lot of people struggling with how to keep all 9 items in here. The simple answer is logistics pipes. Logistics pipes have this wonderful supply pipe, which, as you can see, says to keep a stack of everything stocked in the attached inventory, which in this case is the bioreactor. Those in turn are just hooked to a provider pipe, hooked into our AE network to give us all the items. I'm not entirely sure how I would stop these if there was less than 9 items. I know some people have found ways kind of doing it. Every time I've looked into that though, it's been really complicated and, in my opinion, just a bit of a waste of time. I tend to over-rig my farms instead of over-rigging the bioreactors. So to test, I can show you here. Let's pick an item. Let's take out potatoes. And we should see, look at that, potatoes coming straight back in and filled up the slot again. So using a bunch of different mods, MineFactory Reloaded for the farms and bioreactors, logistics pipes and AE, and a Railcraft for the tank, which is nice and full here, full size steel tank. We're playing survival on a server as well, so we're SMP. Now further up we have our farms: melons, pumpkins, cocoa, netherwort, wheat. We're only using the seeds from the wheat. I'm throwing out the excess wheat at the moment. I should really find a use for it. I like to use everything that we get. So, and I do realise that there are easier ways of making power as well. There's solar and nuclear and all the rest of it. Solar just seems to me a little bit cheaty. I know even with compact solars you do use a lot of materials for it. So there's something about biofuel that just appeals to me. Now every floor of this that has a farm on it, I'm using these emitters just to make sure, we don't overfill our applied energistics. If you've got a chunk loader, you'll know that if you set one of these things going and you go to bed and then wake up in the morning, you'll come back the next day to find your applied energistic system overrun with whatever material you've set to go if you've set it full automation. I'm using void pipes here for the sludge. Again, I haven't found a use for that yet. I know I could probably pump that into, there's the new reactant dynamos that can generate redstone flux from sludge, but at the moment I'm just voiding it. And to extract the items, I'm using autarkic gates and wooden pipes. I find them just a bit faster. They can keep up with the output of these. I know there's extractor modules from logistics pipes, but you really need the Mark II or Mark III, and they start getting a bit more expensive in my opinion to make than just making the autarkic gates. If you've got a decent source of enderpearls, these are by far the better option. Powering everything off EU, industrial craft power. I'm using applied energistics P2P tunnels to supply the power. It's purely for aesthetics. I like to have just the one cable. I'm going to encase this in a, I don't know, what looks like a elevator shaft maybe in future. I just don't like having lots of cables run everywhere, so everything I put through the one ME cable. Likewise with this interface here, it is just for aesthetics. I just don't like having holes everywhere. I can't really avoid it with these pipes. If anyone knows a way, sure, let me know. In a future video, I will probably show the exact setup of one of these farms so that oh, we've obviously run out of saplings, and then we've gotten more than 1,000 again. Birch, we'll watch the indicator. The indicator may come on. Nope. Obviously got less than 1,024 of those at the moment, so it's not quite getting there. So as I said, yeah, future video we will show how to keep your planters with the right amount of items and all the access going into your applied Energistics network and all of that good stuff. I've tried to build the building out of something that's sort of aesthetically pleasing. I originally used these lights from Project Red Illumination, but I found that my spacing was out just slightly, and I needed to put these lights here. Otherwise, the spot directly under them, the crops would just pop out of the ground. They wouldn't stay in there. It was too dark. And to get the lights, that's what this tree farm is for. Go and find the Project Red saplings, Project Red Exploration, I think the saplings are from. Very, very handy for making the colours, and I've again just tried to keep the colour for the floor, the biofuel floor, as purple, because biofuel is purple. You know, green for melons, orange for pumpkins, brown for cocoa. That's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully next time I'll be able to show you the setup for one of the farms. Hopefully I will also have moved this here. There were hills all through here. I have a bigger plan to make this giant redwood tree the center of my new sort of base area, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you next time.